All right, this session of Study Ball, we're taking a look at the Chiefs offense against the Bills defense. Bills defense, #1 in the league. We know what the Chiefs offense is capable of, although, as I mentioned in the last video, they didn't get those big plays that they're so used to, so accustomed to getting the first time around against the Bills. Not a single pass play of over 20 yards, which is almost unheard of for this Chiefs offense with all the explosive players that they have. Bills did a great job of rushing 4 and getting pressure with those 4. That will be key. Get pressure with 4 and quick pressure on Patrick Mahomes so he can't sit back there and have all day to make decisions and to buy time. They did that the first time around. Played a lot of zone on the back end, forcing Patrick Mahomes to check the ball down and be patient, something he's been really good at down the stretch, and they've won games that way down the stretch, but they haven't scored as many points doing it that way. And then there were some big play opportunities the first time around that they didn't take advantage of. And I'll show you a few of those, how they just were a little bit off. Playing better football right now. Not sure the Bills can count on them being off, so they're going to have to be even better in the secondary. They played a lot of man, a lot of two-man in that game to try to challenge those receivers up front because they didn't have to pressure and still have guys on the back end to not give up the big plays. Will that be the formula once again? All right, here with the Chiefs. Okay, the thing with the Chiefs is they didn't get the big plays. Okay, so here's an opportunity. We're going to run down. We're going to run the hook with Tyreek Hill. We get a jump by the corner. We've got a little wheel route, shoot route by Travis Kelce. I mean, we don't miss that very often. Patrick Mahomes isn't going to miss that very often. In this case, just a little bit off, missed an opportunity for a big play. Again, those are the things that cost you against good football teams when you miss those opportunities. Another one, okay? So we got an opportunity, got a guy to jump. He holds. We're going to try to hit this soft spot in between the corner and the safety, and there's a great opportunity for it. Travis Kelce comes out of it, feels Tre'Davious White falling back, so he decides to stop right here. This is something their feel is something that always has helped them in the past. In this particular case, Patrick's throwing deep. Kelce settling down, almost leads to an interception, but prevents an opportunity for a big play right there because they're not on the same page. Go back to the championship game last year against the Bills, and there were some unbelievable plays of those two guys being on the same page and seeing things the same way and making some incredible plays that help get them to the Super Bowl again. Okay, they're going to need that in this game. Unlike first time around, as we just saw, miscommunication leads to missed opportunities. We come here, we got Travis Kelce right here. Going to get the safety to come down, looking to double. Perfect. Tyreek Hill, they love to use Tyreek Hill in this #3 spot where they get him matched up on linebackers instead of nickel guys. Those linebackers have to stay in there in case they run it. So they love to run this over route with the #3, especially when it's Tyreek Hill. Here's an opportunity. I got what I want. There's the window. Another missed opportunity. Patrick Mahomes, a little bit wide on this. Edmonds puts a hand on Tyreek Hill right there, may adjust him just enough to throw him off. But either way, you'll see, flip it around to the other side. Patrick's eyes go left to make sure that everything clears out. See the big window right there for the big play. Just missed another opportunity for a chunk throw. And we'll go with another one. So again, you don't see this very often, right? The safety's gotten so deep back here. Little double move down the sideline. Got a great window right there as this corner's peeking back to see what's going on. Kelce coming, little hesitation. There's the throw. And just a little bit off. He makes the catch, but out of bounds. Another missed opportunity for a big play, and that's what I was talking about. Bills made them. Chiefs didn't. Bills win by double digits. Chiefs lose by double digits. That's the difference in these kind of games is one of the teams able to separate themselves by making numerous big plays, and are they able to prevent the other team from making them? That's what happened the first time around. Okay, something to watch for. You'll see in a lot of these games, the Bills are playing zone coverage and they're playing back and they're saying, we're not going to give you the big throws down the field. Well, one thing this guy does extremely well is he finds holes, and when he finds holes, he can make throws down the field, or when he gets out here, he's really good at running the football. So if you're going to drop everybody deep, just like with Josh Allen, don't be surprised if Patrick Mahomes pulls the ball down a number of times, or as he's dropping back, you'll see his head just drop, and he'll look for opportunities to take off. He'll look for holes there because he knows he's dangerous in those situations, and it puts a lot of pressure on the defense. There's a great 23-yard pickup as he just finds a hole right there and takes off. Okay, RPOs. Love the RPOs. Okay, so they're just going to run an RPO right here. One thing Patrick does is he errs to the side of throwing the football. He's very confident in what he does, so he errs to the side of throwing the football. I get it. I did the same thing, but you've got to make the right decisions in these kind of situations, especially in the red zone. You'll notice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 defenders, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blockers. Okay, so that means they've got the advantage back here with numbers. We've got enough to block theirs. Probably should have handed it off right here. Hand it off right here. Get around the edge, seal it. You got a great chance. And again, nothing wrong. You're going to probably complete that. But because we're doing that, ball ends up getting tipped. There's more errors that can happen when you throw the football. Tipped up in the air. Great interception right there by Rousseau. But hand the football off with the numbers. Something just to keep an eye on. He's great with the RPOs, makes a lot of big plays with the RPOs. I don't blame him for that, but you just got to be smart with those decisions and hope they don't go against you. Okay, another thing that we saw in this game was a lot of tight man-to-man coverage. Okay, two-man here. Safeties over the top to prevent the big plays, and then get after them up front. Be physical with them. You'll see it, right? Up in their face. Up in their face. Who are these guys? Hill, Kelsey. Don't let them have anything easy. Jam them, be on them, get your help from the back end, make it tough. And then these four guys are going to have to get after Patrick Mahomes. They did that in the first game. They were all over him from early parts of the game. Here they are. Squeeze it, okay? Make it tight. Everything's tight. There's no easy throws to be had except maybe underneath throws. He's going to try to make this throw into tight coverage. Doesn't work out. Ball's tipped up, almost a chance for an interception right there. And you're going to see, even without Tre'Davious White, I believe they're going to do this. Okay, you see it again. Tight coverage, tight coverage, tight coverage. Okay, Hill and Kelsey. We got the two safeties back. Okay, their changeup is going to be stay in man coverage. Stay in man coverage, and you'll notice. Oh, wait, they're just going to stay in two-man coverage right here. So I like this little look right here. We're going to come off here, and we're going to bring Tyreek Hill back underneath, try to create a bit of a rub, get him running across the field, and you see an opportunity right there. Boom. We get it. Unfortunately, actually there's a penalty on the defense, but you'll see it right here, okay? We get the shallow cross, easy throw, run away from the man, Tyreek Hill, good stuff. Okay, so the changeup for the Bills is we see that same look right here. Okay, here they come with the shallow again. Look like two-man coverage, but we're going to change it up. We're going to drop Micah Hyde down. We're going to put our safety back. And instead of playing two-man, we'll play cover one, what we call robber. This guy dropping into the middle of the field, and he's robbing whatever he sees. So if there's a crosser coming, I'm going to go try to rob it. Okay, if there's something going through the middle, I'm going to try to rob it. So we're going to try to force these guys to the inside because I've got help to the inside. So you're going to see right here as Tyreek comes across, he notices this guy. He's going to start to attack the line of scrimmage because he knows there's a guy sitting out in front of him. Leads to a little bit of an error, the ball out in front. He doesn't squeeze it. Ball's tipped up in the air. Tipped up in the air, turns into 6 points. Another thing that you can't do. Another big play that you can't have on the other side. Here we go, that same motion look that we see. So here we go again. We're going to play man-to-man, man-to-man. We're going to drop the robber in, man-to-man, man-to-man. And notice the safety in this case goes high over to that side. You don't normally do that in a cover one look. Usually have him in the middle of the field so he can help to both sides. But in this particular case, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce on the same side. Going to overplay with the safety to that side. I'll rob from there for anything that comes back, and I'll force one of these other guys, the others I call them, force the others to beat them in this game. Here, got to hold the football. Here comes the pass rush. We're going to go get ourselves a sack because we're aggressive. We know who we've got to take away in this particular game, and we go from there. Here we go again. Same look again. Same look again. Here comes Hardman on the shallow, right? We're trying to bait him. Boom. There it is. Okay? Where is Tyreek Hill? Tyreek Hill is over to this side. Safety. Going to shade to that side. We're going to drop down, and we're going to rob from the other side. Be ready to go get that shallow once again. Forces hesitation by Patrick Mahomes. Looks like he has it. Nope. Here that guy comes. Now he's got to hold the football once again. Throws it in there late. Fits it in. But not much happening there as they play that robber coverage. Again, here we go. Same look. So you see the Chiefs doing it a lot. So now they're going to mess with them a little bit. Start on the shallow. Come out of here on the pivot. This is what you got to have. Complementary plays. Boom. Start on the shallow. Get Tre'Davious White to go over the top. Boom. Now I bounce out. Now I've got a chance to make a play. Just a little better throw by Patrick Mahomes. Keep this out in front of Tyreek Hill so he can turn the corner. Throw it back just a little bit. And that leads him back to the inside. Not really much happening there once he turns back to the inside. But something to watch with a lot of man coverage is how do the Chiefs change it up? How do they stay away from that robber in the middle of the field and attack them with different moves and different outbreaking routes to stay away from that guy? All right, there's a look. Bills defense did a great job of changing it up, having a great plan to take away the different nuances of this Chiefs offense. As I said earlier, pressure up front is what saves everything. You can't get pressure with four. You can't sit back and play man-to-man coverage. You can't challenge him at the line of scrimmage if you're going to give Patrick Mahomes a bunch of time. So can they get pressure up front? Will they go with the tight man-to-man coverage? Again, no Tre'Davious White this time around. Does that change their plan? But get up, challenge these guys up front, and then get after Patrick Mahomes. Keep safeties up over the top so they don't give up the big plays. And then every once in a while, drop a safety down to take away the middle of the field because those speed players from the Chiefs, they catch those short passes across the middle of the field. They can make big plays. But, man, I can't wait to see this matchup. Chiefs offense against the best defense in the league. Who wins that battle?